Kenya All Class last week from box 1, Nathan.
Yeah, this is a heat that I really flagged as the key lead-in reference race. Kenya All Class was able to begin, run along, run some exceptional times, 41.58 overall. The eye catcher for me was number 2, Black Silencer, the runner, this greyhound here. Disco spotting at 10, runs it to within 3/4 of a length on the line. We heard pre-race last week that was his first run for Steve White since he flopped at the Meadows in a much easier race, but he certainly put the writing on the wall that off the red draw here he might be able to settle behind the speed. He gets a clear unimpeded run. The punters have come for him early. Are they still coming for him, Gretchy?
Yeah, Black Silencer, there was a lot of money for him early, but now getting back out in the market, out to around that $3.80 mark, and Kenya All Class is staying rock solid at $3, but we've got Patch Adams on course, and we'll go to Patch.
Just depends on how much pace is around, so we'll see what happens.
Good luck to Stephen Black Silencer. Jess Hopkins, Kenya All Class. I mean, stunning last week, and you must really just block your ears when people come up with the argument that possibly he's not a genuine stayer with the numbers that he puts on the board.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's not that out-and-out stayer, but he's never going to be. Look, if he leads and those dogs are able to settle second and third and not blow themselves up and they run him down, good luck to him. And if those that settle at the back get a bit of luck and run him down, good luck to him too. You know, they're going to have to be good to beat him, and he's going to have to be good to win it. It's a Group 1.
Nothing different about him tonight?
No, he's spot on. When he was checked this week, they said he's just improving. He just feels better each week. So, like, obviously he's got to do it a week later now, but I don't see any reason why he can't.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jess Hopkins there, pass mark there. We'll speak to Nick Britton about him. But Guru, Gerald Lanigan, Kenya Amy, I think most people thought she was disappointing last week. Are you expecting a better run tonight?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, most people thought that. We'll see what happens. We're happy with her. That's all that we can go by.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Kenya Amy there with a point to prove. Shane Senslow with Ethanol Water. She's, look, mixed up her racing. She went back in the field last week and went on to win. So what does the camp want her to do?
Look, obviously we wanted to lead, so better out in front than chasing from behind. So we'll see how we go.
Good luck to Team Daly, who have won this race before with Sweet Burbsky going back to 2013. Nick Britton, you've got Shadows of Blue here, where last week he looked like he was going fast. The time didn't suggest that. Do you think he can go better than what he did?
Well, there's always room for improvement when he's only had very few starts over 700, but yeah, I think this race is just going to be a bit too hard for him.
Pass marks a more genuine chance. We always speak about him being underrated. What do you expect from him tonight?
Well, I think he's still a good chance. I would have rather the rain to keep coming if he was going to be a chance to win, but no, he's always running home, and yeah, I'd say he's a bit underrated.
Good luck to the whole team, Britain. Brooke Ennis, Ella's babe. Brooke, she just seems to be finding so much trouble. Does it worry you going into a big race like this?
Oh, look, I think, you know, that stayers, she's always a back marker, and at this point in time, there's a lot of front-running stayers, so it's always going to be hard for her. You know, look, just see how she goes.
Well, she'll be hooking wide on the home turn, we know that, and hitting the line like very few other greyhounds in this field. Terry Erenshaw's got Flying Envy. It's been a good start to the night for him. And Terry, does the pink give you any sort of concerns about where she might land early?
Every bit. Yeah, we're going to struggle from out here. So she's just going to have to jump and do her best. So see how she goes.
There's the latest from All 8 Connection, boys, as we build up towards the Group 1 Bold Trease for 2024.
Thanks very much, Patch Adams. The Group 1 coming up, and, well, named after a champion who won 4 Sandown Cups. So I've gone 1873 Black Silencer from Flying Envy. Ella's Babe, such a talented greyhound and pass mark. 1873, Nath.
Yeah, 1, 5, 7 and 2 for me. Black Silencer, eye catcher last week. Ethanol Water can get up on speed here. Major player. 7 Ella's Babe going to be flashing home, and 2 Kenya All Class.
Yeah, we see some big bets for Black Silencer and Ethanol Water. Those are 2,000, 3,000 on both those runners, and they are the best supported runners for the Group 1 Bold Trease.
First of the 2 Group 1s tonight. The other one's the Melbourne Cup for the Bold Trees. Here's Dan Hibbert.
We ever seen with an unprecedented 4 Sandown Cup victories to its name, and this race named in that champion's honour. It's a Group 1, and the green light is on for the Bold Trees. Set and away. Kangaroo Class began pretty quickly, and he'll fire out and will go towards the front. Second on the outside was Ethanol Water early on. Third was Kanyarami. Next was Black Silencer. Followed up by Pass Mark. A gap then to Shadows of Blue. Well back Ella's Babe, and Flying Envy is at the rear of the field. Kangaroo Class leads out 3 lengths on Ethanol Water, who's really close. They are a minute in front of the rest at the moment. Kanyarami and Black Silencer. Then came Pass Mark, trying to run on at Shadows of Blue with Ella's Babe and Flying Envy at the rear. Kangaroo Class only a half. Ethanol Water's gone up on the outside to take the lead, and she dashed to the front. Ethanol Water's going to win the Bold Trease. Ethanol Water, 3 lengths Black Silencer, Kangaroo Class, and Kanyarami will run fourth. Pass Mark was next. Further back then to Ella's Babe and Flying Envy, and the gallop is 41 and 66.
She's promised this. She's served up good performances in big races, and now one of the biggest ones that she's competed in, the Group 1 Bold Trees. Shane Slenstock, how good was that?
Oh, that was beautiful. There you go, Tommy. How's that one? Tommy will be at home watching, so I'm just wrapped.
Hey, he's not one for us usually get much emotion out of him. What about at home? Does he fire up a bit?
Oh, if she didn't come out, yeah, he would have been firing up, but she's come out good, and she really chased hard tonight, so I was super proud of her. It's Tom's girl, so he'll be wrapped.
And the way she finished off last week, I'm sure mid-race, you thought she'd probably have the upper hand on Kangaroo Class the longer the race went on.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure, to be honest. I mean, Kangaroo Class is a super dog, and when she was positive behind, I thought, oh, it's going to take some chasing to run him down, but she just kept going tonight, so no, I'm really wrapped, really wrapped.
Could be the first of many, mate. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Ethanol Water wins the Bold Trees for 2024, and Team Daly, been there, done that. Most recent of them, Ethanol Water.
Yeah, congratulations to Tom Daly and the kennel. Tom gets the running double, but more importantly, the Group 1 Bold Trees. I was listening to the two Nathans, Rooney and Gretsch, over the back, and you boys are saying the 5 stalking, and bang.
Yeah, well, I think last week it showed me that it's starting to turn into a genuine stayer, and that early speed that she had as a front-running stayer is most probably diminished slightly, Nath, but she just runs at 5.15 now, and she was able to get on the back of Kangaroo Class, who we knew was going to be all chips in for the first 600 metres. He's most probably still not at a genuine 700-metre greyhound at the moment, even though he is a Group 1 winner. What happened tonight was they did string out. He did get a genuine stayer on his back, and he just got found wanting late.
Yeah, especially back-to-back 700-metre runs, especially tough runs, like running that 41.50 odd last week for Kenya All Class, having to come here and back it up. And still's gone 41, probably 7 itself tonight. But races like the Top Gun, where they're one out, and those sort of races where you can just burn to the front and you don't have to back it up again the next week. But the back-to-back probably just found out Kenya All Class tonight, but take nothing away from Kenya All Class. Fantastic run, but Ethanol Water stalked it down the back and too strong.
I think the main danger that we both found and punters found was Black Silencer. Now, he was almost third behind that group going past the 5.95 boxes the first time, and then copped a bit of interference. And then with the 2 runners up front, posted a big enough lead that his task was too tough. But, geez, he jumped out of the ground late. He just needs a clear run in transit. Kerry and Steve White have got him flying the last couple of runs in Victoria. I tell you what, there's a big group race in Black Silencer moving forward. But take nothing away from Ethanol Water. She's been up to Sydney for the Sydney Cup. Yeah. She's been back here, and she's really turning into a bona fide stayer. And Team Daly bring up another Group 1 for their mantelpiece.
Yeah, I really liked her win over Exploded in the Sydney Cup heats, and I was on track that night, and my ears went up. And tonight I thought a chance, but I really like Black Silencer, but you can't take anything away from Ethanol Water. She was dominant, and she was as strong as an ox.
Yeah, the first 3 passed along were quite good, and without looking at the replay, I thought Kanyarami was much better tonight. She was very disappointed last week. I thought she ran a much better race tonight, but the first 3 across the line are high-quality stayers, and they're going to figure in a lot of group races, not only in Victoria or New South Wales, but around the country moving forward.
All right, well, we're 2 races away from the Group 1 Melbourne Cup. Our next race is going to be a free-for-all. It's a Neil Brown Museum Stake. Neil Brown, great greyhound man here, and he set up a museum, so it's named after him. The free-for-all, race number 9. It's coming up next here on Sky Racing Active. Thanks, mate.
How long do we have? Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, right over here we are back at the Sportsbet marquee, the Sportsbet Melbourne Cup is coming up. We've got 8 lucky contestants now. We're going to introduce them all to you. They're going to pick a dog here. They're going to get a dog, a runner in the cup. They're going to grab their bid. And boy, oh boy, watch the race unfold. And that lucky bid's going to spin that wheel. Vincent, welcome. What would you do with $1 million? Here you go. Here we go, Vincent. Here you go. He's going to the left. Come on, Vincent. Here we go. Grab one. Just grab one. Grab one in one quick. And turn it upside down. What's he got? 7 bid. Oh, the 7. It looks lucky number 7. There's Vincent. Your name's 7. Brad, welcome. What would you do with it? Yes, we love Brad. Grab a dog. Beautiful. Sportsbet. Okay. Melbourne Cup number 5. Brad's got number 5. Be ready. Grab your bid. Nice and yellow. You're over again, sir. Glenn, got plenty. What would you do with it? He loves a tractor. Looks like that. I love the head of the ball strike there. Let's go there. He's number 6. Yes, he's got plenty of rapid to do with that. Nathan, yes, Nathan. Look at Mara the Beach. He's going to roll it into a dog or radio racing Sportsbet. Sandown Park. What numbers he got? Number 2. Thank you very much. Or he got back and seven times. Did that job. What would you do with $1 million if you won? We're going to buy your friends some drink. That's a bloody lot of drinks. So let's go. We've got this drink there. Anyone know? Turn it upside down. Show the camera. Number 4. You're ready? Well done. And then you go. Good job. That's pretty good, right? Jody in the upper left. Grab one, turn it upside down, show the camera. Jody's on number 3. You're guilty. And your name, sir? Oh, lovely to see you. You're welcome. We couldn't find you really. What are you doing? Getting a drink in the drip track. I got some good eye. You get in your house and you want a beer? You're fine too. Grab that last number and make sure we're all matched up and we're even. Number 1. You're locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, that contestants have all got their bids. You little ripper. The Sportsbet Melbourne Cup. Come in here, you get in. Yes, the wheel's coming up. $1 million. It's getting rowdy.
Got, boys? 8 minutes, 9 minutes or something. 9 minutes.
9, okay.
Two $35,000 multis from Ethanol Water, one into Explicit, one into Big Energy.
Yeah, okay. Epic multis.